What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. As usual, go get it. PayPal link that also asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. Video is entitled You Don't Need Everything to Be Happy. Sometimes people think, if all of these great things happen, or I get all of these materialistic things, I'm gonna be happy. There may be a sense of euphoria, but you don't need everything to be happy. That's an internal job. Like, if you can be content with who you are, if you can accept yourself, and you don't have to be more than what you are to feel proud of yourself, you'll be happy. You might want, luxurious things. But I noticed people who have luxurious things, they still chill. You get what I'm saying? They're still people. They're not going to be draped in luxurious things every day of the week. That's not how they get down. If they like t-shirts and jeans, they're going to wear t-shirts and jeans. If they like hoodies, they're going to wear hoodies. Even people with money realize you don't need everything to be happy. They're not going to be out here eating 5-star meals everywhere. They still might go to Whataburger. Go to a little hood spot and get some wings or something, because, they don't need, Fogo de Chao every night. They still gonna like regular old snacks. They don't need, extravagant things to be happy. You don't need everything to be happy. And, some people kind of miss that. And sometimes I think it's because of lack. And, it's not like when people buy alcohol, the older you get, they tell you you're normally going to get better alcohol because it doesn't leave the as bad of side effects as that cheap gut rock stuff. But there's just certain things you're just going to like because you like them. That's who you are. Even though I'm not really eating sweets right now, I like Oreos. I like lemon Oreos. That's never going to change. Like club crackers. That's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? I could eat club crackers and Philly cream cheese. I'm good. I'm going to like grapes. Always like grapes. Always like watermelons. Never going to change. That actually makes me happy. Some gummy bears. I'm good. You don't need everything to make you happy. A couple of days ago, and I hardly watch TV, I got on Netflix and watched the 5 Ninjas or something. I think it's the 5 Elements Ninjas, something like that. It's a Shaw Brothers movie. But I remember when I watched the movie, about halfway in, and it probably wasn't even halfway, and I was like, oh, I've seen this before. Because I like Kung Fu movies. I watched it as a kid. It still makes me happy, even if I saw it. You don't need everything to be happy. I wanted a muscle car. I liked it when I got it. I still, I got a muscle car now, but it's not like, it makes my life. No, not really. I'm just happy with my life. I'm happy with myself as a human being. Do I want more? Yeah, I'm cool with wanting more. I still aspire to do bigger and better things. But even doing bigger and better things, I'm still happy. And I learned this lesson because earlier, I said, like, one of my older family, like my older cousin is like a brother to me, basically. We grew up in the same house. We lived in our grandmother's living room. He had one couch, I had another couch. Well, he became a millionaire, multi-millionaire. And I remember he had an apartment. Then he bought a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. And then he bought like maybe a 3,000-4,000 square foot home. And then he bought a 11,000 square foot home. And I don't know how this happened. We're having a conversation, and he says, "You know that other home? That's probably the best home altogether. It wasn't too. This is too big. You know, it wasn't too big. It wasn't too small. Raised a family, good neighborhood. He lived in a great neighborhood with the 11,000 square foot home because it was just a neighborhood of opulence, basically. But he was like, you know, that home was the best one. And I never forget that. You know, and there were people in the neighborhood that were uber rich. And I remember they had this older white guy. Favorite car was like a 60-something Thunderbird. He had, you know, he was like, I don't, all that stuff. I just, no, this is my baby right here. The mother cars ain't nice. This is my baby. Because it's like a 67. I want to say 67, but I might be wrong. It was years ago. But his passion was a Thunderbird. That, you know, he souped up the engine, of course. That sucker had it. But that's what made him happy. Wasn't the house, you know. People, I want an expensive watch. Well, I'm going to tell you something. People buy Rolexes, you know, Audemars, is it Piguets, whatever. I can't say them all right. The one with the moon and sun on it, I forget that one. And a lot of them like collecting watches. That's a good hobby, but you can't wear those things everywhere all the time. You just can't. It's Paneri, whatever, you know. But it doesn't make people happy. Like, all of this stuff didn't make people happy. Some people, oh, you know, I want to go on extravagant trips. Sometimes just going camping could just make you happy. You know, sometimes, you know, people think if I get everything, I'm going to be happy. And I've noticed that people with everything like the simpler things. And they like simpler because life is not extravagant. It's simple. And to enjoy, you got to enjoy the simple things. And you don't need everything. You know, you don't need the perfect relationship with the perfect ideal partner. You just need somebody you can get along with. You don't need everything to make you happy. They don't have to check off every box of all your wants to make you happy. They don't. You know, and that's why I say it's an inside job, because you don't need everything. You really don't. And even when I think about the stuff, like I remember people trading in car. Most of those people, even with the expensive cars, guess what winds up happening? They don't drive those cars a lot. They'll drive an SUV that everybody that they can blend in with. And a luxury car every blue moon, or a luxury car in the class that normal people have luxury cars. They won't go above and beyond because they don't want to stand out unless they're going to particular places, right? But it doesn't, you know, everything doesn't make you happy. You don't need everything. You know, you don't need chefs and maids to be happy. You don't. You know, you don't need to have every muscle that's known to man showing to be happy. You just got to be healthy. Health is happiness. Whether it's mental health or physical health, spiritual health, all of those health combined, that brings you happiness. Peace of mind, inner peace. You know, because guess what? When you want everything, nothing is never enough. And I think that's the best lesson I learned. Like, you know, content people stay happy. People who want everything stay unhappy because everything is never enough. And I would rather be happy with extra than have everything and be unhappy because I want more. That doesn't make sense. That's just my opinion. We out. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.